Alright, what's going on, guys? Sprint Racer 24 here, bringing you some Dirt Rally, and on PC to be exact. And I'm using my G27, and the reason I bring that up is because this video, I want to pretty much shout this video out for all the people having G27 problems for this game. And there's a lot of websites saying it's the force feedback on this wheel, well, in the game in general, is just terrible. And for the most part, it's okay, but for the rest of the part, it's pretty terrible. And especially for this wheel, it's really noisy. But that's just this wheel, to be honest. A lot of games like Automobilista, the game, a lot of people don't really know about yet, but because it came out not too long ago and it was free for a lot of people that own Stock Car Extreme, which a lot of people didn't know neither. But anyways, besides that, this game, or this wheel, does not perform well on some games, especially when it comes to like dirt tracks. A lot of suspension wear, a lot of rocks and suspension use. So this is why I'm bringing this video up and making this video, is for the people out there having a lot of problems with this wheel, and you know, the noisiness, the crackling, the chattering of the wheel. And I mean, there's tons of videos on YouTube showing it off, and some people have it, some people don't. I don't understand. And this wheel, I haven't had it for 6, 7, 8 months, somewhere in there, and maybe a tad bit longer. I don't know. Definitely not a year yet. I don't think it's been a year. But the wheel is great. It performs well. I mean, there's no other problems besides just the chattering, and when you're using a lot of your suspension, and especially, you know, rally events in real life, you can see that suspension moving. I mean, it's the same as motocross, all that type of stuff. So what I wanted to do, or you're probably seeing some background footage of a decent race I had. I'm probably going to go back to that track again, just because I know it best. I mean, I could. Actually, I need to go in here and change my audio. So yeah, let's go into my controls here and show you what I've got going on. I mean, there's even presets on the Steam Workshop for these. And I might upload mine just because I've got it really, really good. The chatteriness and all the just loud, just knocking in the wheel. I've got it pretty much down to like 5 or 10%. That's what you hear. And actually, my camcorder is alive. I thought it was dead. I was trying to charge it and see if it worked, and the red light was coming on saying that it was charged. But I haven't used this thing for probably about 2 years now, around there. So it's actually going to come on, so maybe I can get some footage of the chatteriness, because you might not be able to hear it on my mic, just because it has a certain direction of, you know, it's going to listen to me, and it's going to listen to its surroundings depending on which direction it is in. So yeah, here is I have vibration off, or on, so you can turn it off, but I mean, this is a rally simulator, so there's no reason you would have this off. Especially, I mean, if you have this off, you pretty much might as well just use a controller. But yeah, that's just in my opinion. But yeah, this is pretty much what causes it. This and suspension, like I said. I can still probably turn these up just a tad, but I'm not going to, just for the sake of this video. I'm probably gonna have this in the description if you guys just literally gave up on the game because of this. Because I've spent probably way too long in this option menu trying to get it all right. These, they don't really do nothing. I've tried them down, and I've tried them down to like 70, 50, and up to 90, and then it just really doesn't matter, these two. But this is the big deal. You can have it all the way at 0 and it just feels like crap. And the second you put it on 1, it feels so smooth. So once I went from 1, I just kept going all the way up. But I went to 5%, and then I went to 10, and then I went to 20. And I haven't really tested out any higher, like I said. But yeah, and then you have suspension. and all that other stuff. And what else? The rest of this stuff I actually got from a guy. These down here, he had his at like 50, I think, or maybe 60, his suspension, but this is all the same as this guy. I went on the workshop, and this is the name of it: G27 540 degrees less noisy. And that's what I was looking for. This is really the best one for less noise for the G27 on the workshop for this game. And then I tweaked it a little bit. So with his help, I don't know the guy's name, but with his help, I got it to work right. But anyways, let's get into a custom event, and we're gonna do Rallycross. Rally always works fine. I mean, not always. I might do another video for that another time, but I love doing Rallycross more than Rally, just because, I mean, I like racing. Rally is fun though, don't get me wrong, I do it a lot. But yeah, we're gonna do this final only, or do 5 laps, put them on very hard because they're not even very hard. And let's go midday, and obviously these cars. I could do the Subaru, but no. And let's do paint scheme. I honestly like this paint scheme a lot. So yeah. Alright, so here we are. My camcorder is not quite charged up. I'm not really gonna worry about that, but you'll probably be able to hear it, and if not, I'm gonna go back and look at it, and if not, I'll probably just have the camcorder footage. I'll wait for it to charge up fully, and then let me actually see if it'll work. Okay, no, it's definitely dead. Anyways, let's get into this. I never use a setup, don't need to. I'm really hoping you'll be able to hear my wheel. But yeah, it's so smooth right now with the settings I've got. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do default settings, just so maybe you guys can at least hear a little bit of a difference. With the wheel. You're not listening in game, by the way. Listening for the wheel sound.
Behind is taking the Joker now.
You can hear the G27, you know, the typical windiness of it. It was an upgrade from the Driving Force GT, most definitely. But it's like once they made that update or change in this wheel, they had to make something else worse. That's what was this chattering and clunkiness. Oh, okay. I've actually hit that same pylon and did a 360 midair and landed it. But yeah, okay. Anyways, now I'm gonna go into options, controls, vibration, and pretty sure I saved this. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, it's saved. Default settings. Alright, now let me just make sure they saved. Yeah, everything's 100, everything's default. So now we're gonna restart. Go from here. Just Now you should hear a lot of rattling now. Once I go into this first turn, you'll really hear it. And it is a lot more strong, and it feels, I mean, a tad bit more realistic, and you have to correct yourself while you drift out of turns a lot more, but rattling and the roughness is just, it's not worth it. The force feedback was just ruined. I remember when the game first came out in alpha, before it was fully released, the force feedback then was actually really nice. And then they came out with a force feedback update. And it's pretty much ruined it.
Only lost one position while taking the Joker, and they haven't Joker yet.
But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear this. If not, I'll have a webcam up in the top right or left or whatever. Don't mind my terrible skill right now. Not really trying. But yeah, this is the reason to either get lucky with your wheel, because I've heard some people not have this problem, or get a Thrustmaster T500 RS for $600, which I want to so bad, but I can't afford it. And I mean, I love this game so much, but like, this force feedback thing is just terrible. Like, they only tested it with the Thrustmaster wheels or something. With the grass. Alright, so yeah, now you guys can probably get a feel for what I'm dealing with here, what other people are dealing with. And hopefully I'm making this video, it can get out to people, reach out to people for just help with everything, force feedback wise in this game. Alright. So yeah, once again, I'll have the workshop force feedback settings, vibration and feedback at least, settings in the description below. Oh, no. How do I load? Oh, load. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'll have this down in the bottom, and hopefully it helps out people that still want to play this game and just can't with the default. And I know you guys don't want to do this. Go through here. It took me like more than enough time, or way too long to do all this, when it honestly should just be perfect from the beginning. But I guess that's why you don't get the G27. And yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the feedback. Leave a like, helps motivate me. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace.